Hey, everybody, this is Dr. J, Spike, Kamal, and it's baseball season coming to you from them there United States of America. From the northeastern part of them there United States of America.
And I have my New York Mets cup.
So the Yankees couldn't win. They couldn't even score a run on opening day at home.
Yeah, the Pirates are looking good.
Pirates.
There you go.
You need Ralph Kiner to be reincarnated.
Speaking of that, I got this ashtray. It's the 1960 World Series rosters.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
they had some
Nice.
great teams. Didn't they have the guy that Mets is still paying?
Oh yeah, Bobby Bonilla.
Bonilla, right?
Bobby
Killer
Bonds.
Bobby Bonilla and Barry Bonds.
The
Barry
smartest man. He's the best investor of all time, Bobby Bonilla.
Danny Murtaugh. Where do I know that name? Manager, right? Manager.
Yeah. Then we had Bill Mazeroski.
Oh yeah, he hit the home run. Did he hit the home run or Yogi caught it? I don't remember.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. He hit the 1960 one. Or
He
so
hit
I
it.
was told. That was a little
Yeah.
before my time.
Yeah.
I remember that shot. I was watching it on TV.
Nice.
All right, Bill Verdon, Bob Verdon, somebody Verdon.
Yep.
A pitcher, and also a manager later on, I think.
Correct.
What
You
else?
are correct, sir.
Pittsburgh. Who is the most famous Pittsburgh Pirate? Going way back.
Clemente.
Honus Wagner.
Honus Wagner, yeah.
Why isn't it Roberto Clemente?
That's like
It's probably
1920s,
Clemente.
1920s era, something like that.
Yeah. Honus, I would say, was the best, but
So let's get serious. Bitcoin is not doing much, but
Yeah, neither are Bitcoin adjacent.
MicroStrategy is collapsing.
Mhm.
And
So
Wolf took a little bit of a breather also.
my strategy of selling MicroStrategy and buying Bitcoin, IBIT, has been the correct strategy. I've been saying to do that for over.
Well, has IBIT been losing also? It's just a question of losing less.
No, basically holding and trading.
Okay. It's not like IBIT says short on the Bitcoin.
The play that investment house is talking about is just that: shorting MicroStrategy and going long IBIT. Arbitrage play,
And staying
they
even.
call that arbitrage. I don't know why, but I guess that's because
It is.
it's arbitrage. All right, I want to chart the spies because I think they broke that trend line, Kamal. Did they break that trend line yesterday? I think they might have.
Oh, where to look?
Yeah. Got to look at the spies, get a clue for whether we're in trouble or not. Today, though, was a nice rebound day.
Yeah, but it still pretends a little volatility overall, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But maybe my VIX will finally pay.
Up 5 today, 1%. Let's see where it went yesterday. If I have that, hopefully I have that chart with the channel in it. Interval 1 minute. That's not right.
That's not what you want.
Let's do 6 months. Now we got it.
Unbelievable.
Look at that, Kamal.
Yep.
Totally went through the channel.
I would call that a leakage.
Yeah, that's definitely a bad omen. I don't care that it got half of it back today. It's very bad looking. It better hold the 50. Otherwise, I think it'll hold the 50. I think we're going to come down and test it. 506.84, 507.
What percentage does that represent?
From the top, let's see. The top was 523. No, the top was 524, 525 figure. So 18 points off of 50, off of
Okay,
525.
9%.
Yeah. So that's
36.
pullback territory, nothing
Yeah.
more.
If it breaks the 50, you look at that gap, it might try to fill that gap back down.
Well, there's a gap right here. You mean at 494?
Yeah, that's probably our worst case scenario if it tests that.
Yeah, I think this 507 area is what I said the last time, right, Kamal?
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
I looked at this candle here. The low of this candle was 508, and then I saw this guy, the 50, creeping up. So 507 looks pretty right to me.
And
Yeah.
that'll be closer to the 10% correction that
A lot of support.
worry about.
A lot of support there, and if it does go all the way down and fill this gap, then we're looking at 497. I could draw that in. That's possible also. Why is it exiting short?
It's just say got it because it's advertising new stuff. Like we always need new stuff.
Gotcha. So yeah, this gap would be right there.
Yeah.
So it's not that far below considering the run we've had.
Right.
One might say it's healthy to pull back a little.
Yeah, can we look at like a year? I want to see one thing real quick. Yeah, I think it's I mean, it's been in such a Zoom channel. I think it's a healthy pullback. When you have this perspective, right? It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think I wanted to do the 10%. If it does the 10%, it'll go down a little bit more. Let's see.
No, right around to there.
No, 10% from 525 is 52 points, which is about 475, right?
Yeah, so then maybe the 100-day becomes a target at that point.
Yeah. I would overdue for a 10% correction. Either we get it now or we get it later. We're going to get it though.
Yeah, that value right there looks very important. 482, it's the bottom of that red candle. Yeah, I think something around there looks.
The bottom
I'm
of
not
the
saying it's going there, but that seems.
475 would be right about in here. I like this area for a pullback.
Yeah, something near the 100, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. But let's deal with the 50 first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in here. Whoops, it didn't let me draw it. It's hard to chart with this. I like the old charting better. The old Yahoo. There's the main area of support around 475 is 477 right now. It could come down to that area too. And if you get that, you're going to get all the big techs breaking.
Yeah. I mean, basically, it's like we've had such a good run over the last 6-8 months. It's okay to take some profits, is what it sounds like. Don't take everything off, but maybe trim a little.
You have to leave some, or you have to leave probably most. Just trim a little, because this could be just another head fake, and it could go up to my number. 545 is my main guesstimate as to where this thing goes before it's serious correction. So it's possible we get it now, but I think we get it later, up around here, where I think I drew a line. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
You see that 546 area? That's where I think it stops. But I gave myself a range, 530 to 560, with 545 being right in the middle.
Okay.
We didn't hit my range, so I don't know with confidence that this is the beginning of a pullback, although it kind of looks like it. So I'm talking out of both ends of my mouth again.
Yeah, well, because you don't know. It's a coin flip.
Yeah, look,
I mean, let's
go ahead.
the 50 day I think is crucial. That'll tell us a lot.
Yeah, that's my original thinking, that we get down to 507.
Right. Because then
Yeah.
you definitely have the mo at that
Then
point.
we just have a pullback, and then it could bounce up to 560, and then go down 10%.
That's right. That's right.
I'm becoming like Professor Omar.
Exactly. I was just going to say that you were channeling him.
He said he couldn't make it today, but he'll show up again one day.
Yeah. He's waiting
Yeah,
for things to get even more interesting.
Yeah. So we talked enough about SPY, and it felt good that it bounced back a little today, but I wouldn't take that as the necessarily the end of the pullback. Not at all. .x BTC. Oh, that's not the right symbol. This is. What is going on? What am I looking at here?
You have the 1 day. You have the 1
Oh, yeah,
day.
he's still getting to 1 day.
One day. That's why. All right. I think like SPY, the 50-day is going to be the big target at 63,768. Goes past that, we have support at around 60,000, which is an area that I've pointed out before, that I think 60,000 is pretty good support. We actually went slightly below it at one point, not too long ago, but this area is great support. And then if it gets through that, I think you're looking at 52,000, maybe 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
But Bitcoin looks like it has a look feel of a little correction here. You were asking me the other day about A, B, C correction. This is A,
Yes.
this is B. So C would be down here somewhere, 56.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's still making higher lows, so it's, I still think it's a coin flip new high before it breaks below 60K, because it's converging to something.
There's nothing wrong with it trading in a range from 73 to 59 either.
Right.
Doesn't have to go crazy in any direction. It could just,
Yeah. Because it hasn't broken that 50-day, and I mean, like, that provides a nice little cushion at the bottom there.
it's a nice window between 59 and 73, trading window. It could stay there for a while, and you could make good money trading it up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're bullish, I mean, that 50-day, I think it's not bad to nibble.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you click on the 3 months, Dr. J, on this one? 3 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
Do you see the bottom, like, channel or trend line?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I do. I'll draw it in.
Yeah, because it's making higher lows, which is, you always like to see that. So, I mean, as long as that pattern continues.
Yep, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
It looks better to me than the SPY.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I'd actually say I would bet on a new high before it breaks 59. That's my hunch. I think 75 before 55.
Could be.
Yeah.
Or I could just zoom to the 95,000 area.
Yeah. But I like this chart more than SPY also. I agree.
Let's take a look at mstr, which has been under a short attack. It's trading like it's been under a short attack. Yeah, I mean, this one probably is going to retest 1250. Maybe Monday. And if it goes
Yeah.
below that, then you're probably looking at, I don't know what you're looking at. It could be pretty low numbers. The short, the firm that's short is saying it should be $800-900 a share. Maybe we'll get there. It's scary holding on to it, but I'm holding some. I'm holding a lot, actually. I got rid of 46% of my shares. That still leaves me a sizable amount, which I'm not sure what to do with. I could continue doing what I've been doing, selling a little bit and buying more iBit.
But do you see where it stopped today?
Yeah.
It like several candles had that.
Yeah, but I don't like that it closed near the lows. I mean, I see what you're saying, but we need a follow through day up before I would get confidence.
Right.
MicroStrategy is very weak right now.
Yeah, it's a really ugly candle today.
Yeah. Another one that I own I own just a little of because I've been looking for the place to pull back to add, and that's Palo Alto Networks.
Yeah, I'm still on that one too.
Where is a good spot to add? Maybe we found it, maybe today.
It went up a little bit today, so it's giving a nibble sign.
Yeah.
Because right now, I think my average is closer to 300, but I think we're still very bullish on this overall.
Yeah, I want to see it hold the low that it made on the bad earnings day back here on the 21st of Feb.
Right.
That low is 260. I want to see it hold that low. But the break of that would probably mean it tests this area here, 234.
Well, if we get a follow on that nibble, because we have that nibble today, and
Dr.
so
J?
if Monday shows us another, then maybe
Yeah.
it'll be worth getting back
Somebody's
in.
saying no sound. Somebody's saying no sound on the comments.
Oh, really?
No sound over the air?
No sound.
How is it that we could hear each other?
Right.
Good question.
Shane Moses, if there is sound,
Spike, go into YouTube and check it out.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
if there is no sound, type no sound again, please, Shane Moses.
Yeah.
Or I guess he can't hear us, so.
He can hear us. How could he do that?
But maybe he can read. He can lip read.
It could be on his end. You don't know.
Right.
Hopefully. Spike will let us know.
Yeah, I'll let you know in a sec. Yep.
No
Done. You hear that repeating?
Was there any sound?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep.
What are you saying, Spike?
It is.
Yes.
It's,
He's saying yes. He's affirming.
yes.
Sound is good.
Sound is there.
It's him. It's not us.
Yeah, I figured that it's his connection. Whoops.
So now, what is the specialty of Palo Alto Networks? She was saying it's cybersecurity.
Security, network security. Computer security, cyber security. They had some meteoric rise and an equally meteoric fall.
Right. No, there was still some money making opportunity right after that, but now it's
You got to watch this bottom here. That's key. Back to this candle. 260 area has to hold.
Hmm.
If that doesn't hold, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a retest at 234. So I might buy a little with the thought of just dumping it if it breaks below 260. But of course, it could break below 260, form a double bottom, and shoot up again. So you got to, it's got to be a convincing break.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking to bail on this one for a little while yet.
I'd rather be
When
adding.
you sell anything.
I'd rather be adding to this one than selling it. You know. Even though I'm be down probably about 15-20%.
Well, the other big plays like Supermicro and all these other ones, and even AMD and Nvidia have been, they haven't been ideal these last couple of weeks. They've still been sort of solid.
This one, the downward sloping trend line bothers me. It's a downward channel, really. Pretty much downward channel.
Yeah, but pay attention to the higher lows. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, but there's also lower highs.
Yeah, I know, but like it might just be converging.
But again, if it's a wedge, it'd be a bullish wedge.
Yeah, exactly.
We got higher lows and lower highs, so it's debatable.
It's like forming that megaphone, or that wedge megaphone type of thing. We'll see.
Yeah, it could be just a giant flag.
Yeah, bull flag, like a pennant. Maybe.
Could you check the 3 months? Sorry.
Yeah, so then, I mean, 3 months is going to...
Do you see what it stopped today? Again, if you draw a horizontal line, it had multiple candles where it stopped today.
Yeah, you want it to hold the 50 because the 50 is a higher low.
Yeah.
But you don't want it to even go to the 50, honestly.
883.
You just want it to keep, like, you want this low today to be the next higher low, probably. If it makes another low, then the 50-day is pretty important.
Yeah, I think you're looking at this bottom of this candle.
Yeah, you don't even want it to get there, though. Yeah, probably the 50, I would say, is the lowest where I'd be comfortable nibbling, but it's...
I'm comfortable nibbling, period, because I think this is a great long-term play.
Sure, I guess I'm just talking about for traders.
Right, but I'm a trader, but a long-term trader, so I'm not looking for this 3-day.
I bought some today at the end of the close.
Oh, good luck with that. I think it's a good buy. But if it isn't,
is it a good buy or goodbye?
Not sure.
I think it's BUY.
All right, I'm going to let our expert charter have a go with this. Who's our expert charter? Oh, that would be its baseball season.
Yeah.
You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, let's see. So I've had a good week with SBSW. So I'm going to start with that one. I think I'm up. South by Southwest, I'm up about 35% now. It's been a great run. Let me load it, and then I can share my screen.
Yep.
This is the platinum and gold miner that is based out of
South Africa.
South Africa. Yeah, and they've had a heck of a run. These precious metals have been doing well, but yeah, let me share.
Even gold has been hanging in there.
Yeah, it really has. Good candle today on SBSW.
Yeah, it's been holding up quite well. Let me just get into this chart. Because, yeah, my original target here was 750, and
we're not seeing you yet.
Trying to see. I haven't looked at the chart today, so I want to see if that still looks good.
Right now, it looks like a spinning wheel.
If you're having issues, I have it up on mine, so.
It should be fine. Just give it like 2 seconds. Yeah, I'll do the 3 month. Kamal likes the 3 month today. We'll give him the 3 month.
Yep.
What is going on here? Okay, 3 month. Yeah, so this one has been just kind of in a steady uptrend. So you can see it's like consistently getting those higher lows, and now it just is forming like a nice upward trend line. This high from here, 581, that probably will be some resistance.
What is
And
that
then
moving?
yeah, but I do think it'll get there though. I do think it'll get up there, and then from there I'd be really interested to see what it does, because my target's up around these levels, a little below where I drew this line here.
What number is that?
It's about $7. I was hoping for 750, but I do think if we can take out this 580, I think it's going to go there. A lot of it'll be determined by how gold and platinum continue to perform, but you know, when I was buying this, I just thought I saw a bottom that made a lot of sense. It still seems to make a lot of sense there where I drew that 386, and now I'm buying every dip until we get up to this 580 level, and then from there I'll maybe start to take a little off the table, but then if it breaks up above that, I'll buy more.
Yeah, maybe it'll knock off a few more higher highs.
Yeah, but I do think there's at least 65 cents more meat on the bone in the short term, but I'm playing this for 7, so I want that 7 number, and I think we'll get it.
Sounds good.
Then the other one that's been great, this is sort of tangential to that play because this is a platinum holdings. This is more about the metal than the miner, but I like it nonetheless. As you know, they tend to move similar directions. And here it's kind of the same story, right? You know, we had that bottom that I was fishing around there in the low 3s, and similar story here where, you know, you have a high in the low 5s that you're going to want to take out. And then I think it can get back up to the 6 to 7-ish level, somewhere in that range. But you did see today that it hit the 200. It rejected that. So that's worth looking out for. But I do think all of these moving averages at the bottom, this 9-day is just, I think the 9-day is the trend line that I trust.
Go back to the last high. It's basically there, right?
Almost.
Yeah, it's that high is around 510. So you have like 35 cents to get there. But
Can you draw that in, that high?
yeah, let me draw that. Yeah, this same thing. Draw. I haven't done this in a while. As you can tell, I'm rusty. There we go.
Put the cursor right on top, yeah.
505, yeah. So then that gives you a nice potential resistance, but I think if it busts past that, then you know you have a few nice targets above. You have 570 there, and then where I think it ultimately gets to something around 630.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think, like you said, a lot depends on the price of the metal.
Right. But the price of the metal is still very cheap. If we zoom out to like a 5-year time frame, it's cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheap. So this is why I like this one. The long-term perspective was why I was bullish. And I don't need it to go to all-time highs. I just want it to get back to reasonable levels. That's all.
And what about the one? What else did you want to show?
BAK.
Yeah, BAK, I'm still waiting for this buyout, hopefully.
Can you put up XLE? Can we take a look at XLE?
Yeah, we can look at XLE. Yeah, this one, I think, I'll do it real quick. It had a really nice run on some additional buyout rumor news, and now it's just kind of curling to form this nice little bull pennant, is what I'm seeing potentially with higher lows. And then what I'm hopeful for is that this can get back up to this level in the 12s and ultimately get to the $15 level. So I'm adding every dip here too, not selling any. And then, yeah, XLE. XLE has been fantastic.
Unbelievable, XLE.
XLE has been really good. And let's get some bigger context here. So, yeah, I mean, what a run, right? Like, it just, there is, oh, okay. So, yeah, when you go back far enough, this is interesting that we found this. That's kind of a level of interest. 101, that might be the all-time high, actually. Yeah. So it's attempting to test all-time highs in about $3, and what it does there will tell us a lot.
It's playing catch up to the other sectors that were better last year.
FYI, its biggest holding is ExxonMobil.
ExxonMobil is the largest holding, and Chevron's probably the second largest.
It is the second one.
Yeah.
And Valero is probably a big holding.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, I'm more invested generally in foreign energy plays, but it looks like the whole world's energy plays are doing quite well right now. So this looks great.
I don't usually invest in energy, but it looks like a good time if maybe.
Yeah, because it's cyclical, so I guess I see why you wouldn't love it. Cyclicals are not the most fun.
Yeah, you have to keep your eyes open.
But yeah, okay. That's all I got.
Okay, so anybody else want anything charted before we call it a day? So in summary, SPY is very, very iffy looking. Bitcoin is less iffy looking. Energy is looking strong, but this is just a bird's eye view, for now. And I was right on my call on Meta, by the way, Kamal. Remember Como was very short, looking to short Meta last show, and I said now it's going to make new all-time highs. And sure enough, it did. Another one of my better calls. All right, adios, amigos. Ciao.
Have a nice
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Happy baseball season.
Yes.